Let's be real. Sunday can either set the tone for the week ahead, or it can leave you feeling scattered, drained, and behind before Monday even starts. So I decided to flip that script. Instead of treating Sundays like a lazy catch-up day or a hangover from the week, I made it a reset ritual. Today, I want to show you 5 Sunday habits that changed everything for me. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, and genuinely elevated how I show up in life. And no, this isn't some unrealistic influencer routine. I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do, when I do it, why it matters, and how you can start, even if you don't have access to all this stuff yet. Let's start with one of my favorites, the sauna. I usually hit it mid to late afternoon on Sundays, right after a workout or a stretch session. It's become a non-negotiable way for me to shift gears from high output mode to recovery mode. It's about giving your nervous system permission to slow down. In those 20 minutes, I'm not scrolling, I'm not multitasking, I'm just breathing, reflecting, and letting the heat do its work, physically and mentally. It helps flush toxins, promotes better sleep, and boosts cardiovascular health. And honestly, it's one of the few spaces where I feel fully still. But look, if you don't have access to a sauna, no problem. A hot shower or a 20-minute Epsom salt bath in a dark, quiet bathroom can give you a similar release. It's less about the heat source, more about creating intentional space to decompress and reset. Next up, red light therapy. I usually do this in the early afternoon, especially on Sundays when I want to recharge without reaching for more caffeine. I'll sit in front of the panel for about 10 minutes, sometimes while journaling or just listening to a podcast. What I love about it is that it's a passive practice with powerful effects. Improved cellular function, reduced inflammation, muscle recovery, and even better mood. It's subtle, but consistent use makes a big difference in my energy levels and how my body feels week to week. And here's the thing, if you don't have a red light device yet, just get outside. Seriously, 10 to 15 minutes of natural sunlight in the morning is one of the most powerful things you can do for your circadian rhythm, hormone balance, and mood. Nature gave us the original version, we've just got disconnected from it. Alright, this one's not for the faint of heart, the ice bath. I usually do it after the sauna, and it's probably the most intense practice of my Sunday. But honestly, it's where I build the most mental resilience. It teaches me to breathe through discomfort, to stay grounded when everything in me wants to jump out. It's like a mini mindset training session every time. And the dopamine and endorphin rush that hits after, it's like nature's version of a mood reset. I do it 2 to 3 minutes in the ice, breathing deeply the whole time, and even though it's tough, it leaves me feeling invincible for the rest of the day. Now, if you're not ready for an ice bath, don't sweat it. Just start with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water at the end of your regular shower. Even that brief exposure can trigger those same benefits: mental clarity, improved circulation, and reduced inflammation. You don't need a tub of ice to start building that inner strength. Okay, so this one's simple but underrated. It's stretching. I always start my Sunday morning with 15 to 20 minutes of gentle mobility and deep stretches. No headphones, no distractions, just checking in with my body. I'll focus on hips, hamstrings, spine mobility, and everything that feels tight. Some days it's structured. Some days I kind of freestyle it. But the point is, I'm telling my body, you matter. It's my way of reconnecting with myself after a long week of output and movement. And even better, it helps prevent injuries, improve posture, and release tension I didn't even know I was carrying. And honestly, if you've only got just 5 minutes, that's enough. Your body doesn't need complexity, it just needs consistency. Last but probably most important, breathwork. I end my Sunday with this, right before bed. Lights low, no screens, just me and my breath. Because here's the truth. We spend so much of our week in fight or flight, rushing, reacting, overstimulated, and I'm guilty of that. Breathwork is how I switch out of that. It tells my body, you know what, you're safe now. I usually do 8 to 10 minutes of deep nasal breathing or box breathing, sometimes paired with calming music or a short meditation. The way it helps me drop into deep sleep and regulate stress is unreal. And if you're new to breathwork, don't overthink it. Start with just 10 deep breaths. That's it. Inhale slowly through your nose, exhale slower through your mouth. No app, no timer, just you and your breath. you'll feel the shift. So that's it, guys. My 5 Sunday non-negotiables. These habits have helped me feel more centered, more grounded, and way more intentional with my energy. And you don't need to start all 5 at once. You could honestly just pick one, pick what's accessible, and build from there. Because your Sunday is more than just a rest day, it's your foundation. And if you want your life to feel different, more focused, more energized, more aligned, it starts with your habits. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. And if you want more tools, routines, or behind the scenes stuff like this, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see an even more detailed video of my Sunday reset, click right here. See you next week, guys.